So what is the purpose of education for me in this school? And that's a really good question. Originally, way back when, like hundreds and hundreds and more than hundreds, thousands of years ago in fact, education was a privilege. Education was something that only the luckiest people were able to get involved in. And then sometime around the Industrial Revolution, it became necessary for business and for industry and so on. And what we've probably done a little bit too much in the world around education, we've made it something that's a bit of a drag. We made it something that people don't enjoy. So the purpose of education for me, and I really believe that the role of all educators now, is to make us realise once again that education is a privilege, that we should be delighted with our education. How do we do that? That's maybe another question, but let's start by making education something that we really value, something that we really feel is a privilege, and something that we really feel adds to our life, is worthwhile, and something that we're really happy doing and happy about.
The purpose of education for me here is to succeed in life, like my older brother.
The purpose of education for me is when a student leaves this building, I hope that I've imparted in them a love of knowledge, a thirst for learning, and a chance for them to develop themselves in the future. That's my dream.
The purpose of education in the school for me is to learn and to develop for our future.
Just to help students to learn new things and to discover this world.
Education for me is to get smart,
to get education
education
to make
and
friends.
And to be smart, like you're kind of learning for college or job.
So the students can be the best versions of themselves.
Because they want to the good future, because they came here for a good future.
The purpose of education for me is so that you can go to uni and you can have a good life, because without education you're nothing.
I study at this school to learn English and become an educated person.
It's to help me get into college so I have my future.
The purpose of education for me is to pass the Leaving Cert and get a good job when I'm older.
The purpose of education in any school, I suppose, is about our learning for our students, and St Aidan's is certainly no different with that. We're constantly looking at different ways to come about innovative ways about teaching to improve our students' learning. In our school context in particular, relationship building is very, very important in terms of making sure the learning takes place, working on relationships based on mutual respect. So for me, that's what the purpose of education is in St Aidan's Community School.
The purpose of education is so you learn and you're not stupid.
To develop lifelong skills for the future.
Education is the key to success.
Learn new skills.
The purpose of education for me is to go to UCD.
The purpose of education for the students in this school, for me, is that the students experience success at the Accelerated Reader programme.
Education is important so you get a good job and you can actually live without living under the 50 and a penny's bag.
Education is to get you somewhere in life.
The purpose of education in St Aidan's for me is to get a head start in life so I can get a good job.
The purpose of education for me is to secure my future and to just help me develop more as a human being.